One day, a rugby team was taking a flight over the Andes Mountains. They were supposed to have a game, and they were flying from Uruguay to Chile. Their flight had been delayed because of bad weather. It was snowing, and the winds were very strong. Because there were so many clouds, the pilots had a hard time seeing the ground. They went down too soon and hit the peak of a mountain. Both wings of the plane were crushed after hitting another peak. There were 45 people on the plane, including team members and family. After the crash, in a few days, only 27 people had survived. They stayed in the middle part of the plane that was left after the crash. It was safe, but cold, and no one had good clothes to protect themselves. They also had little food and no way to make a fire. There were other problems. Many people were hurt with broken bones, but they had no medicine. 2 people on the team were medical students, so they helped by using things from the plane. One person was able to make a radio. They could listen on it, but they could not call anyone. People searched for them, but the plane was white, and it was difficult to see in the snow. On the 11th day, many started to give up hope. They heard on the radio that people had stopped searching. One of the boys refused to give up. This boy got the others to make a plan. If they wanted to survive, they would have to cross over the mountain and get help. One of the biggest problems was food. The survivors had some snacks, chocolate, and some wine they found in the plane. They divided it, but it was too little. This little food would only allow them to live for a few weeks. Soon they ran out and needed more food. Around them, they only saw rock, snow, metal, and other useless things. After a lot of talk, they made a very hard decision. If they wanted to survive, they had to eat the only food they had. They ate the people who had died on the plane crash. The dead were frozen in the snow near the plane. Although it was weird to many of them, they accepted it. They needed a lot of food to stay there. They needed to wait for spring before they could try to cross the mountain. Crossing the mountain was not easy because at night it was so cold. Without something to protect them, they would die at night. 3 of the boys were able to find the tail of the plane when they were hiking one day. The tail had things they could use. They found something they used to create a big blanket for the cold nights. Their plan was finished. In the end, 2 people hiked to safety. They refused to give up, even when they saw the hike would be long and hard. They were saved right before Christmas that year.